He put up a fight, granted. Speaking of these integrations, Jake, do you have any policies to enact to keep the Diplo rep up? The thing is, once I drop the -3 dip rep from having previously integrated a vassal, these are actually going to go faster than I can accumulate dip points, so that's not really an issue. Also, British capital falling in half a year, more likely than you think. I'll enjoy some ticking war score from that. And heck yeah, we're keeping our good general, our good king rather, 565. This is why republics are great, especially when you have a lot of PP, which we do not. And even more so, where is... Ah. We just took them over, but they see the light. Gertruda feeling those rebels a bit. Here's a question though, is William actually coring anything? Nah, he seems quite comfortable the way he is. At -2 stability again. Yeah, we could well be seeing a repeat of the last time, for a repeat of the Caraman. Most worrisome, but nothing to worry about. Jake, the GB have 17 more regiments in Scotland. Yes, so they do. Gee, not only that, they got some over here. Well. Good thing battles don't count for much, right? No, we'll take care of you and then hold them off at the Highlands. Speaking of holding them off at the Highlands. That should do. Good job. Maybe I'll bring a general next time. Instantly tanking morale of mine doesn't fill me with joy though. Still, we got it. Just speeding through this as best I can, because I want the achievements and I want to call it quits on this because there are so many more campaigns that need to be done. Probably Holy Trinity will be the next one. Although there's the multiplayer game next week, so it may not be done before that. And there's the DDR I want to play tomorrow. So many games, so little time. I also got spin tires that I want to give a go at. It's very simple, my friend. Just give me London. A few more of these provinces fall, he'll see the light. Now, like I said, once these cores are done, we'll fully integrate Ming. It'll give us even more overextension. But we're not worried about that. Ayrshire this time. Where are you getting all these guys? Albania winning the 100 Years' War. Don't forget those. I probably won't do winning the 100 Years' War, but I do want to do Albania. Oh, that's right, Ulster. I forgot about that strait. Gee, Oirit, you look like crap. But you only have one province that I need, it's not a big deal. Wasn't here when it was named. What was the inspiration for the client state? Lucy. Lucy, William, and Gertruda are all emotes that we have around here. If you haven't seen them, then you probably haven't spent much time here. They are beautiful, though. Beautiful people in their own right. Gertruda's got internal conflicts. Poor girl. William has his own conflicts. He wants to core the land, but actually he really doesn't want to core all that land. Alright, London's almost ours. It's not so hot. So leave behind 30 and then stick 20 and 20. As we very slowly core that land in North America. At least nobody's made a move on Daraday Sandstorm. Surprisingly useful for us. Hold. That's not holding. That's more like it. Alright, one more victory. The English can't take it. They're going to give us that. Unfortunately, it's 28% overextension. Fortunately... holding my breath here for another month. Oh good, we're getting rid of all the big overextensions as well here with these cores. There we go. London to Nagur. Cheaper to core because half price because it's overseas, and a further 25% off of that. Really only 12.5% off of that, because that is a claim. Our overextension now sits at a jolly 54.6. Annexing Ming would push us over the limit. What a shame. I'm manually holding my eyelids open, waiting for the end of the campaign. Yeah, a lot of people have dwindled away because, frankly, this is starting to seem like horrible coloured paint dry, but I want to get it finished tonight. There go the William Rebs. You know, maybe we can just tank this overextension if we get some guy that can help with stability. No, it looks like we can't. Why revolution? Why? Stability less than 3. Okay. Let's not have that. Wait, why can I get a revolution? I'm not European. Well, revolutionary Nagur. Stranger things have happened. Can't get complacent though, we still need to fight the Oirat for that one province we need. Kujand. Still here, Jake. MST best time zone. Yeah, this could end up going on for another hour or so, because I still need to fight a few wars. Well, I could put a number to that. 1 for this. 1 for this. Unless you two are allied, which you are not. You're allied with Shun, though. And I don't have a truce with Shun. However, that would get rid of any cores that I'm doing on your lands, of which there are none. Alright, well that lowers the amount of wars we've got to fight by 1. Hold on, you're Wu. Oh yeah, of course you are called in. Works for me. Give us the land. Oh, right. Oh, that's even better if you're in the war. Get it? You? Yeah. Funny jokes. Let's go rip Shun to pieces as well. Which means after this there is only one war that we need to fight, and that is with Oirat. Oh, right, there's these little Indians again. Bah, humbug. Ah, they'll be practically nothing. I love how Jake is still number 2 in the world rankings. Yeah. Oh dear. Rebels. But I'm not trying to core this land, am I? Well, one I'm trying to convert, so... let's at least deal with that. No general, because... yeah. Jake, fight Novgorod. I was hoping that... oh, what do we have here? Noble rebels. Window on the west. What is that even? What does window on the west do for Muscovy? Because they only... doesn't seem to have given them any claims. I can pull back any and all generals we had over here. And over here. Still very slowly coring our way across. And bring him over here for rebel crushing duty. Crush rebels, move along please. It's probably another region to get Petersburg. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They didn't have any claims for it, which I find a little odd. Right, once we make this overseas core, we'll be able to do yet another overseas core. The excitement never ends. It is tempting to make Lucy bigger. See, she's actually coring her land, unlike William. William likes to live life on the edge. Rip Meng. Should give claims on our conquest of Neva. Okay, well, unfortunately that's not going to give them Novgorod. I really want Russia to have Novgorod to the point where I am sorely tempted just to fight to give it to them. We were at it again, sailing their little fire ships down there. Oh no, no Confucian rebels around here. There's going to be no confusion about what religion's going to be dominant around here. Get Sunni or get out. Alright, fairly swiftly rip these guys apart. Now there's nothing we actually want out of Shun, although the temptation to make Lucy bigger is huge. I just want my achievement. I need that capital, I need that province. The thing is, I need Canton for myself. Come on now, face the facts, Shun. Yeah, there we go. There wasn't anything else I needed, is there? Or was there? Ours, mine. About to be mine, about to be mine. Already got that. And that leaves 1, 2, 3 provinces left to go. Good. Overextension, pshaw. Glad I banked all that admin now. Alright, well we're already over the overextension limit. We may as well chew up the rest of Ming. Doubt we even have the admin to core all of this. Wow. And the only ones we can't do are... well, I have no cored border with that. Same story, same story. And you're just ludicrously expensive. Prohibitively so. Alright, get those troops over there. Get these troops over here. You... actually, you can join them. Is there anywhere? Yeah, stick you there for high supply limit. And here come the minor inconveniences. Oh, that's right, I don't have the sun never sets because my stability isn't at +3. Oh well, we can worry about that later. It's not like I'm about to lose this land. Alright, next up, Bachmanis has to die. We've already got our claim there. Is it still good? It's still good. How about yours? I never got a claim. Change that, otherwise I think we need a few more troops for what we're about to do. We're going to detach our heavies, all 49 of them, and mothball them because they are costing us an arm and a leg. Don't think we're going to need all those transports anymore, but better to have them and not need them than the opposite. Now, Oirat, my issue with you is that I need to take your capital in an imperialism war. Oh, you're not in the coalition against me, you're the coalition target of Haishi. Okay. Your capital's all the way over there. You're getting occupied by Muscovy though. Alright, well, make hay whilst sun shines and all that. We'll make it a holy war so we actually get more war score from the battles. So what we'll do is we'll march down there and then make a beeline for your capital. Everything is right with the world, except our Diplo cap, which we're about to hit, even though we're spitting out... oh my, oh of course overextension is murdering my diplomatic reputation. Oh, it really is. Well, let's just spend our dip while we're actually getting some then. And yeah, tech. Infantry fire will be a big one. Remember that the Oirat's troops are still Horde troops, so let's watch a battle between us and them if we can actually seek out any of their troops. We're going to get minor inconveniences here, there and everywhere, but that's exactly why we have a ton of troops around here. We're still unable to core Huiyan though. Ah, right, the guy trying to kill us might be doing something untoward about that. Right, so here's an example of us got our sights on some Oirat men that we want to kill. Let's see how well we can do it. We'll arrive there on the 28th. Let's have a look at this place. Now it is grassland, so the Horde will get their Horde shock bonuses. They've also got a 3-5 general to our 2-6. Let's see how we fare. Diplo's not such an issue anymore. We fare pretty well, funnily enough. Remember, the creator of this game believes that hordes should either reform or die. Maybe creator is the wrong word to use, but he's the AI maker and he's now the lead of it. And because it's a holy war, we're actually going to get some war score from this battle. Yeah, not much war score, but some is better than none. I don't know if you're going to just run to Langzhou or if you're going to run further. Probably further, so let's just make a beeline for your capital. We don't need that much out of them, so... Oh, jeez, those rebs. I'm going to be thankful for the recent uprising modifier here. There we go. Hopefully I've timed that so they both arrive at roughly the same time. Got our conquest on Bengal. Now we're going to be enjoying this overextension madness for quite a while. At least the Oirat are going to be real keen for peace since they're getting their asses handed to them by good old Muscovy. So whilst we're at it, let's get our troops over there to take Kujand. May take a little while to get there, but actually it'll take far too long to get there. Maybe I can just tell all these guys to head over there first and foremost. They can be backed up by their artillery later on. Not even paying attention to piety. Alright. Same story. Kill all the rebels. Kill all the rebels. Jake, is William still refusing to core his land? Of course he is. This is William we're talking about. As long as William never cores his land, we'll never be able to core Lingyun. I knew I should have left it in Gertruda's nimble and capable hands. But was I listening? Oh no. Alright, Canton as well. Oh jeez. Alright, looks like we're going to have to make some kind of mega rebel stack. Or mega rebel killing stack. There we go. Well, that'll help us slightly, but not much. Let's just hope we don't see any revolts here that we can't deal with. Nah, 119 odd folks should be plenty. Jake, try restarting your game to reset William. I don't think that'll make a difference. Didn't make a difference for Karaman. I doubt it'll make a difference for William. Now we need 10 war score if we actually want to demand anything from these guys, which is a little unfortunate because that's a lot of land to siege up, and Muscovy seem to be denying us battles here. And we lost a big one because of Kazakh. Doesn't sound right. Well, there's some spare troops here. I'm sure they could join in the fray. If I get this, the campaign... Oh no, I forgot about our little Indian friends. Go, my cannons, go. Generals dying. Revolts uprising, guidelines. We don't really care much about privateer efficiency. Surprised we even still had privateers on the go. I would take Kolob as well. Right, new uprising for Russes. Huzzah! At least the rebels sound happy. Alright, we do have some hostile sieges going on though. That one we don't really care about. That one's too small. The rest of these are fairly pathetic. Whew. No, not the Afghans. Hey Jake, I just played Ryukyu in multiplayer with success. Well done. Alright, the only thing stopping us taking land is the fact that we have less than 10% war score, which means you cannot demand anything. So let's at least get our little land. I'll take Kundas actually. Strange that I could have sworn it was 2 base attacks before. Curse these guys denying me any battles. I'll show them. Yeah! That's how we do it around here. Celebrate by throwing ourselves face first into fortresses. Now, all I really need is 10%, but getting that through battles, not easy. Probably because they have such enormous force limit. I wonder if that's what's causing it. Maybe it's down to manpower. Or maybe Brandenburg is just so keen to kill something they'll fight rebels that are actually helping us. It's getting a bit off-putting seeing all these William flags. Oh, okay, that's an issue. I got nothing really to deal with you. You'll have to do. Outnumbered in mountains. Could bring in that 10 stack, but I'm not made of time. Not made of money either, that's dwindling. Core construction's about 2/3 of the way. With no more that I can do. 9%, just a little bit more and we're good. Murdering our Republican tradition just because we have this 666 that I'd rather keep. Alright, tell you what, you guys just wreck that fortification and otherwise bunch up like I know you can. Enjoy yourself a half-decent general. Let's give you that guy. And oh, you'll never catch them, but you might as well try. Right, this is actually good. Religious revolts. We just look at them and we go, you know what, I agree with everything you say. And we get stronger missionaries. Only against heretics, but who's keeping score? Jake, war taxes? No. I love my peasants, so I'm not going to tax them. Not for wars that are already in the bag. Alright, we got it. We got 10%. But that's no longer good enough because Muscovy pieced out. Never rains but it pours. Let's go and murder their armies. It might make them see a bit of sense. Alright, at least we'll catch them in Almaty. Hopefully a big battle like this will give us some good war score, but I wouldn't hold your breath about that one. Yeah, wouldn't hold your breath. Hold on, it showed a little, but I think it actually gave quite a lot. If we check it here, yeah, these battles are actually counting for something half decent. Why must the game be a house of lies? trouble here, huh? Please, I just want the silk. With that in mind, let's go and slaughter Bengal. Hey, Licious, will you be the author of the first DDR erotic fanfic? Somebody said he'd make one, and he didn't make it. I was disgusted, to be honest. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. Alright, so not a firm believer in defensiveness around here. So we'll just drop off half of our cannons. They should be able to rip through that fairly quickly, even though it's such a high level fort. Thank goodness for siege policy and defensive ideas. Okay, not so sure how to deal with you guys. Alright, heavies, come out of retirement. And do we even have any troops? Yes, you guys. You guys can deal with them. I'll probably forget all about you, but do your best. NTR Jake turns out to be Greyskin in disguise. I'm not liking the turn this is taking already. Alright, whilst you're doing all that, you folks take care of them. Oh, you'll never make it in time. You folks take care of them. Revolts everywhere. But frankly, it's not that bad. Let's go and murder them. Should give us the war score required. Somebody actually wrote a Christmas poem, which was very touching. Maybe I'll read it another time. Not tonight though, it's getting hella late and I just need this achievement finished off. We won't have time to one-tag Germany, but we'll finish it off another time. Slaughter these guys who again decided against defensive. More shame them. And our cores are almost done, so we can say goodbye to this horrible revolting mess. Oh, we need to say goodbye to these guys down here. Come on, guys, it's just a few provinces. Haven't you guys seen the way all of Jake's campaigns go? He has his own version of settling for Greyskin that he goes for. You better take that back. You know not the powers with which you mess. Alright, these battles will definitely seal the deal. Somali Patriots won. Well, that's no big deal. We'll take it back. One key difference between this and the Ryukyu campaign is that I can't just give in to rebel demands willy-nilly. One downside is that you actually need to be at peace for the sun never sets achievement, which is a foreign concept to me, but... Alright, what do we have to deal with? Those are nothing, those are nothing. Actually, no rebels anymore, which is good. Heck, it's better than good. It is not half bad. Send you guys south then, since I think... Oh, wow. Don't remember leaving such an enormous stack there. Must be giving us hella war exhaustion, right? Nope, because optimism is great. We'll send these guys over to William Land, because I get the feeling William's going to have a bit of trouble. Send some over for Lucy too. Poor Lucy. A little more, another one battle. In fact, that battle raging on now, and we got it. It's tempting to make Lucy a bit bigger, but it's unnecessary. completely unnecessary. Besides, she still has a bit of land to core, the poor girl. Oh. 10% overextension. Well. Overextension, nothing. It's going to be really funny if I got the wrong province. No, we got Kajand. How strange that we could core these two but not Kajand itself. Alright, 2 more provinces to go and we've got the achievement. May as well send our troops over to help with this. Sure, it's freezing cold out here. We ran out of food months ago, but it could be worse. Jake could have sent us to Karaman. That surely would be a fate worse than death. Alright, Bengal, you had a good run. You survived for a very long time, but in the end, no one lives forever. I gotta hand it to Paradox, they really did quite a good job at adding loads of things to do towards the end of the game. As in, you get all the tools that you need for massed conquests towards the end. Alright, there we go. That is a Silk Road. But I suppose we're not done yet, there's still one more achievement that we said we'd get. Alright, let's just throw you guys over there, throw you over to near enough William land. Still, the sun never sets. Now we have all the provinces we need. We do still have the Cape, right? It didn't do something nasty when we weren't looking. Shitatsu shows holiday home style. Disappointing that Muscovy didn't take Novgorod. I might just sort that out in my own time. And yeah, we haven't one-tagged this yet. But does anyone really want to sit around and just watch that? Frankly, I want to get to my bed. Oh, Karaman. What beautiful revolts you have. Yeah, someone's suggesting that I fight Novgorod, give it to Muscovy, and then have them form Russia, which I can guarantee. That's a great idea, but it's not something I want to do right now. I could easily just get access through Lithuania and Poland. I would just have to make them not hate me so much, which seems a tad impossible. Well, we have ships for that. And I simply take Novgorod, sell it to Muscovy. Yeah, I'd probably do that. I'll do it later, though. Yeah, we're going to call it a night here, but in a moment. Not just yet. Because there's still one more achievement that we have to get. And we're going to do a bit of jiggery-pokery for it if we can. So, I wonder if this still works. Yes, yes! Okay, good to know. Okay, so we're going to save our game. And we are going to... Wait, what can... Oh yeah, we don't have enough stability, do we? Well, now we do. We're going to form Hindustan. Now, the game isn't instantly going to give us the achievement. It has to let a few days pass so it can calculate the fact that Hindustan now actually owns all the provinces. There we go, the sun never sets, but I hate the Hindustan. It just looks awful. I'd rather it was Nagur. So, Alt-Tab, right-click, Start Task Manager, EU4.exe, End Process. Sometimes you actually have to make it run a bit longer, and if it runs over the turn of the month, you get the autosave. But if you save before the month ends, it won't do the autosave because it thinks, hey, I just saved. I'm not going to bother the player by saving again. So we terminate the game. I notice that I have a ton more invites on Steam. Jeez. And we reload up EU4. Iron scumming is truly one of the worst things you can do in this game that doesn't involve greyskin or blurple. But I like to think we've got a noble cause here, because I do not want to settle for Hindustan. One thing that really got me is everyone remembers the Foix playthrough. To get the Form Italy achievement, I just loaded up Foix and formed Italy, but I didn't do this, and now the save is left as Italy, and I'm just like, ugh. Utter disgust is how I feel. So now we'll go back to our game, because we ended task there. Nagur is still saved as being Nagur, and we still have the achievement. That's what I do when I encounter some bad events, Jake. Well, Basra heroes, you need to stop and reconsider why you're playing Iron Man. So, all that's really left is for these to integrate, our land to settle down a bit, and then, oh yeah, Leek has to go to Karaman. Karaman needs smoothed out a bit, and maybe China can be smoothed out a bit. But, to be honest, life is too short. Thanks for joining me for this entire campaign. If you're actually watching this on YouTube, you are probably clinically insane for watching the whole lot of it. But no more so than I am for doing it. That was a good run. Nagur did really well, and as we all know, we got it done in one shot. Does anybody want to see anything from the game before we finish up? Sometimes people like to see military ledgers or buildings or rubbish like that. If you want to see it, now is the time. I admit, Nagur has a disgusting colour. However, that is their colour. That is the colour of their skin, whereas Hindustan is an ugly coat that you put on. To be honest, the colour of Hindustan isn't that bad, but it's just the fact that it's a formed nation. If I went through all this slog as Nagur, I want it to really show that this is Nagur's land. Give me those charts, Jake. Sure thing. These are our charts. Pretty much everything's Sunni other than the stuff we took towards the end. Very multicultured. Even if we'd had humanism, most of these would no longer be accepted. Almost everything Cord as well, and production. What's there even to say? Somebody was asking about score earlier on. We are still number 2, even though being first, fourth, and first. Son of a gun, Spain, the one person we never really dug into. Ah, thank you, Customize. Spain's got that Diplo over us. Well, that's not something I'm too concerned about. I think I'd have to go revolutionary to get the points to beat them there. Any cool nations formed on their own, Jake? Give us a good look if anything stands out. Well, let's have a summary of the world. North America looks ugly. Most natives got absorbed. Brittany has done a good job, in fact. They're a colony of Brittany, which means Brittany still exists. Good job, Brittany doing their own estrats. Where's their capital? Yeah, like I said, good job, Brittany. Look, they're even making 2,800 ducats off that one province. I'm joking, of course. That is the bugged Iron Man reload. It has a few uses, none of which I think I showed off in this campaign, even though it was a perfect campaign to do so. Oh well, something for another day. I doubt it's something that's going to get patched out anytime soon. Other than that, really spectacularly unspectacular, other than Haida actually occupying some land over there. Haida starts off here. So they've done a fair bit of emigrating. Other than that, disgustingly Iberian looking New World. I'm as horrified as you. GB took over the Congo, which stopped them soaking up some of my trade here, but Spain and GB still trying their best. This area of Africa mostly untouched thanks to our intervention. We completed the Suez Canal if you missed any of that. I gotta hand it to Karaman, I really thought their days were numbered when they started to explode, but now they have absolutely no overextension and they still want Ottoman land. If I was really wanting clean final screenshots, I would flesh them out whilst I integrate this land, but I'm not too concerned. Scandinavia formed by Sweden, I believe. Yeah. Muscovy. I gotta hand it to Muscovy actually. They died horribly, but they made quite the comeback, even though they were being punched repeatedly here in their gut by Oirat. If Oirat had just split them off, I really think Muscovy would have never come back. But they were given half a chance and they took it. Good job to them. I think allying Poland probably helped them out a long ways. No, they allied Sweden. That's what helped them curb stomp the westernized Novgorod. Most people westernized. Jake, what is Vinland? It's a Norwegian colony. To Norway that does still exist. Hats off to you. Alliance with France, probably the only thing keeping you alive. Jake, what is Gazimukan over there by where Georgia was? I think these guys always exist. Take, for example, their capital province. These are one of the new countries that have been around in the area, introduced in Art of War. See, their capital, other than being occupied by me a few times, has always held. So yeah, they're a country that's that existed from the start. Georgia is here, Circassia is here, Gizamaluk or what have you starts in that corner. Armenia still around. Good job. The Oirat have been one real success story, but the fact that they're a horde this year means that anything that sneezes on them is going to destroy them. China's such a mess. Ming held out for a long time, but they just couldn't keep it together. Forgot about you guys, didn't I? Shitatsu shows holiday home is a very basic Portuguese Australia. How are they doing for gold? 2. Better than none. And that's the world. Could you diplo-vassalize the Mamluks right now? No, they have over 40 base tax. Cairo is probably a big contribution towards that. Mamluks were reduced to just this, but as I let the Ottomans explode, it defected back to them. Early in the game I was toying around with the idea of diplo-vassalizing them, but I had no interest in Africa beyond these 3 provinces. I was barely interested in Sui, but I was just thinking about getting that canal. Jake, Vicky 2 conversion, no. Vicky 3 conversion, perhaps. Vicky 3 confirmed. And of course William is coring nothing. If we give him a few days, he is still coring nothing. Oh, revolutionary Lithuania? No, I guess not. But a lot of people just got revolution. How about us? No, we don't have anything that's going to make it happen. Ah. Oh right, we never looked at Japan, but yes, it's united, and they rejected all Catholicism. Good on them. So we won't be seeing them as an elector or holding any power in Korea. Hot damn. It's pretty late. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for joining. I'm going to go back to hosting Awesome Games Done Quick. Tomorrow, I'm going to get up, hopefully by around 10 o'clock or so. I'm going to go to town, do my various private things in town, come back, and it's going to be DDR session for a few hours. So expect DDR maybe about 1 or 2 PM. Do that for a few hours, go for a shower, and then, well, there's a question. We've just finished a campaign. Is it really any point in starting up a new one when the multiplayer is right around the corner? I'm working at the weekend, so I won't be streaming as usual. Maybe a 2 hours of hell? What with all this AGDQ, it's really firing up my desire to play games quickly and badly. We'll see about it. In any case, thanks again, folks. I'm out of here, and make sure that at the end of the game, when you click Imperial Map Mode, this is the only grey that you should be seeing. Never settle. Thank you and good night.